Come on in, you guys. I got a real exciting offer to share with you today. If you're into the ketogenic diet and you like to kind of change things up in the diet, add some things to it, I've got a brand new sponsor that I wanted to tell you about today that has a pretty cool little product with a variety of choices here. Definitely fit within the ketogenic lifestyle. What's up, Tammy and Lisa and Kareen? Thank you guys for being here. Come on in, guys. Make yourselves at home. Hello, Jess. We are going to tell you about a company called KBosh Food. And if you've never heard of KBosh Food before, after today's episode, you're going to know all about them. They are a brand new sponsor of mine, and so I wanted to come on to this Instagram Live and show on camera all of the various products that they have available. This is going to really enhance, if you eat a ketogenic diet, this will enhance your ketogenic lifestyle. It's pretty cool what they have to offer. I'm not a big fan of most companies, so if I'm working with a company, you know they're pretty darn legit. So again, come on in, guys. Thanks for being here. I don't do a lot of lives on my Living Low Carb Man page anymore because I go live on Jimmy Rants every day over at the Jimmy Rants Instagram page. But I'm here today because this company, KBosh, have you heard of them before? Technically it's KBosh, but when you say KBosh, people are like, how do you spell that? So it's K and then B-O-S-H Foods. And so there is their logo there. That's what it looks like. So here's the offer they are offering. I know it's backwards. I'll tell you what it says. So you get $13 off when you buy 7 and you use the coupon code Jimmy and go to KBoshFood.com. So the way you can remember it is K as in keto, Bosh, food.com. So KBosh Food. So let's take a look at what some of these products are they have at KBosh. How many of you have heard of KBosh before? I'm really curious. Have you come across this before, or is this brand new to you? I was talking to my best friend Brittany the other day, and she's like, oh, they sell KBosh at this health food store that I go to, and so she's seen them. But most people really haven't seen this before. So have you heard of the KBosh? I think when they first came out and they reached out to me, they were pitching them as like pizza crusts. But what happened was people started using their products and they discovered it's a whole lot more than just pizza crust. So now they do pizza, quesadillas, wraps. They even make like lasagna using these things. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Lasagna using this as layers. They even like slice it up and make it like noodles to do kind of a pasta substitute. And so all of it. Yeah, Leslie says, I've never heard of KBosh. Yeah, so they're a really great company. They've been out there for a few years. And like I said, when they first came out, they were all about being a pizza crust. And they have traditional ones that you could still use as a pizza crust. So let me show you some of these. And if you just joined us, I'm telling you about a company that just came on as a sponsor. They're like my first new sponsor in a year. So I'm really excited to tell you about KBosh Food. And again, KBoshFood.com. You can get all these keto crusts. I'm going to show you on camera here. You save $13 on 7 of them. And trust me, you're going to want more than 7. But use my name, Jimmy, at checkout, and you'll get that $13 off. But here we have zucchini keto crusts. So you can make a pizza, quesadillas, wraps, and more. And what I love is they put the carbs on there. They're gluten-free, no added sugar, and all the rest. And there's 2 in this box. So they come in these boxes. I'll show you the single ones here in a minute. But when they come in the box, they have 2 of them in there. And so on the back, you get to meet the lady who created the company. Really sweet lady, Pamela Zink. Love talking to her and working with her. But as you can see, you can make a pizza out of these crusts. And you can even make like a BLT sandwich, a crispy BLT. That looks really good. And so it's standard cooking for like a pizza. You would cook frozen crust on medium heat until it's brown, and then remove and then top it with all the toppings and then place on a cooking sheet like you would a normal pizza crust. So first you would just warm it up and make sure it's brown, and then you would put everything on there, and that's how you make the pizza crust. And then cook the frozen crust in a non-stick skillet, medium heat until it's medium brown, and then you add the BLT and all the other things to it, and then cook it in the skillet. So it's pretty cool and pretty easy. So I know what you're wondering, what is it made of? Because this is what always trips people up when they hear about these kind of keto products. Okay, they can call it keto, but what does that mean? You guys know me well enough. I won't promote something if it's got garbage in it. So this company does a really good job. So the ingredients in the zucchini keto crust, zucchini, you would hope if they call it zucchini keto crust that the first ingredient would be zucchini, and it is. Egg, mozzarella cheese, almond flour, coconut flour, flaxseed meal, cream of tartar, and baking soda. Those sound pretty good, right? And so the nutrition facts, one whole crust, I'm trying to do the math here. One whole crust would be around 11 and a half grams of fat, and one whole crust. If you ate the whole crust, you probably won't eat the whole, you probably share it with somebody. But if you eat the whole crust, one of them, 11 and a half grams of fat, just 3 grams of carb, but most of that carb is actually fibrous carbs. So if you do the whole net carb thing, it's basically no carbs. And then about 9 grams of protein in each of these crusts. So you can see the crust, and it's very thin, but then it does the job of what you're trying to do. So again, if you just joined us, I am telling you about a company called KBosh Food, and they make all these wonderful keto crusts, and I wanted to tell you about them. Here's another one, Italian spinach keto crust. So you can make pizza and calzones and wraps and more. Always good to have those in hand. And those of you that would prefer to have the traditional cauliflower crust, they definitely do that as well. So they got a cauliflower crust, which again, you can make pizzas, calzones, lasagna, more. And those are really good. They even have a broccoli keto crust so that you can do all the same thing. Make quiches out of that as well. Almost all of these have nearly identical nutrition content, and then identical, except they changed out the vegetable. Instead of zucchini, they got spinach, they got cauliflower. This one is broccoli. Here's a Mexi zucchini. So they kind of have a little Mexican spices in there, where they do cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, black pepper, and oregano. So that gives it kind of a Mexican flair. And the coolest part, I think, of what they did was they have crusts that are for sweet tooth as well. So they didn't forget about you if you like to make keto desserts. They have a pumpkin zucchini crust that you can use to make a dessert pizza, a pie base. You can make a roll-up. These here, zucchini and pumpkin blend, egg, mozzarella cheese, almond flour, coconut flour, cinnamon, flaxseed meal, ginger, cream of tartar, baking soda, and monk fruit. So they put a little bit of monk fruit in there for the sweetness in the dessert ones. This one I think is going to be my favorite one, the chocolate zucchini keto crust. And so if you haven't seen these before, and look at these desserts they have on the back, like decadent, very delicious looking things. So you could use this as a dessert pizza, pie base. You could use this as a lava cake. You like making those lava cakes like the ones you get on the cruises. That seems like a really good idea. And again, the carbohydrate content stays pretty constant. This one's a little higher, but it's because they have like cocoa and cacao blend in there. So it adds a little bit of nominal carbs that way, but it's still extremely low in carbs. And then you have this dessert cauliflower keto crust as well. And so dessert pizza, pie base, roll-ups, and again, mixed with monk fruit. So that's all the ones that come in the double pack. So if you just joined us, I'm telling you about this company. They're called KBosh. They're actually KBosh, but like if you hear that, you think it's like KABosh. So I always say K as in keto, Bosh, food. And they have a special just for Jimmy Moore fans. If you go over to KBoshFood.com. They're giving you $13 off when you buy 7. And so if you bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8. The things I've shown you so far. This is all 8 of like the major things in the 2-pack that they have. You could get all 8 of those and use coupon code Jimmy. They'll take $13 off at the register. So they also, that's in the nice fancy schmancy boxes. They also do it in these nice little vacuum pack sealed things here. This is the broccoli keto crust. And I wanted to show it to you so you could see, and see they put the little fresh pack in there. So you could see what it feels, well, you won't see what it feels like, but you'll be able to see that it's got the little broccoli in there. I love that they do that. This one here is one of the dessert keto crusts, and very well packaged, stays vacuum packed. You keep it frozen until you're ready to use. And so if you've got one of those deep freezers, which I do on my front porch, or if you have room in your freezer. She said some of the customers were contacting her and saying with those big boxes, way too big. So that's why they created these 2-packs. So if you order, just keep in mind those boxes take up a lot of room in your freezer that I showed you before. So you might want to get the thinner version to be able to store in your freezer. But this is the dessert one with the cauliflower crust. Here's the chocolate zucchini. So you can see all the chocolate in there. Oh, and they put chocolate and cacao in there. More chocolate zucchini, more cauliflower. I'm anxious to try a lot of these just to see the creativity with some of this. More of the zucchini, so you can see the zucchini little bits in there. And what's this one? Oh, there's the Italian spinach. Wow, look at all the spices in that one. Pretty amazing. And yeah, all of these are frozen solid. I pulled them out of my freezer just to come do this Instagram live so I could show you. Here's one that wasn't in the big box, a kale keto crust. Kale, yeah. I know that was cheesy. I'm the king of dad jokes. And I'm not even a dad. Another kale crust. So yeah, are you guys excited? Like Mexi zucchini. So if you want to have a Mexican night and make burritos or have enchilada, anything, you could use these kind of things. And they always are coming out with new products, so be on the lookout for that as well. Broccoli, keto crust, all the rest. So are you excited? These are exciting. I don't get real excited, to be honest with you, about much that comes out in the form of products in the keto world, because I've been at this for 17 years. I have seen all these companies come and go over the years. Some of them really good, some of them are really bad. And this KBosh company is one of the better ones. So again, if you joined us late, I have a brand new sponsor I want you to go check out. They are called KBosh Food. And KBosh Food, KBoshFood.com is the website. Go check it out. And if you order at KBoshFood.com, you'll save $13 when you buy 7. Just use my name, Jimmy, at the checkout, and you'll get that deal. So go check them out, guys. I would love to see your creations. If you get these, definitely cook with them, get creative. This is what I love too. When I'm in the kitchen, I love being creative. And so if you can be creative and make little dishes, let me see it. Tag me in your post. If you post it on Instagram, definitely tag KBosh Food on Instagram as well. And we would love to see what you come up with. So you love seeing new products in keto. I got one for you here today. Again, go check out KBoshFood.com. Use the coupon code Jimmy and you'll get $13 off when you buy 7. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this today. Tell people about KBosh Food. We need these kind of creative products out there because, quite frankly, keto is popular and people need to know what the good products are from the bad. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.